Hey guys, it's Kevin Eggleston with Kevin M Sales, and in today's video, I'm showing you how to master the first 20 seconds of your cold calls to take your business to the next level. Let's go. All right guys, so the first 20 seconds of every cold call is truly the most important. This is the time of the call where the customer basically judges you right off the bat and they make the decision point blank. Do I want to talk to this person? Am I about to hang up? Am I going to continue with this conversation? So you have a couple seconds to really sway them to at least stay on the phone and hear you out. What it all comes down to really is the tone of your voice. That's what they're picking up on. The words are secondary to the tone. So you want to be projecting, you want to sound a little bit authoritative and casual. You don't want to sound like a salesperson. Your pitch can't be too high, can't be too low. There is a lot of mirroring that goes into it. So if you guys don't know what mirroring is when it comes to sales techniques, look it up. It's an amazing sales technique to use. It's not all about the script that you're using. When I first started, I was trying some fancy scripts. I was trying to run people around in circles. I was trying all the deceptive, techniques that are out there in order to trick them into talking to me and saying yes. I think it's really important to remember, if they don't want to sell their house, there's nothing that you can say that's going to make them want to sell. So remember that, it's super important. When it comes to the script that I use, it's a very short script, especially in these first 20 seconds. I keep it bare bones. Stick to the end because I'm going to show you exactly what I do and exactly how I say it. But you don't need a long-winded thing. The longer you're on the phone, the more impatient they become. So you want to make it short, sweet, get your pitch out, see if there's any interest there on their end, and if there is, move forward. If there isn't, move on. People are afraid of being sold, so we want to come off as casual as possible. We want to basically approach them like we're an old friend calling them. And that's the tone. The tone that I use, it triggers that mechanism in their brain like, do I know this guy? And a lot of them just go along with the conversation because I treat them just like an old friend. And you just move it right along, you get your questions out, you do your qualifying, and they never even raise an eyebrow at it. So in my first 20 seconds, I basically have 2 sentences that gets me into the meat and potatoes of a sales conversation. It's kind of an icebreaker. I know if I get through those 2 sentences, I'm already there. I'm in the money pit. I'm getting ready to ask them if they're ready to buy or sell, or they've been thinking about moving. However I word it, I switch it up every now and then. I just kind of go shoot from the hip after that. But the first 2 sentences are the most important, and they're always the same for me. Always. All right, guys. Thanks for sticking around this long. It means a ton to me. I really appreciate you being here. Want to give you something concrete to walk away with. No matter what your script is, use these 2 sentences in the beginning in those first 20 seconds, and you're going to get into a lot more deep conversations. This is just a great way to get it started, get them into that mode of like, okay, I'm giving this guy a chance, or this girl a chance, sorry. The first sentence that I use isn't even a sentence, it's their name. So when I call them, let's say their name is Bob Smith. I'll say one of 2 things, Bob or Mr. Smith. And I don't say it like this, hey, is this Mr. Smith? That's long, that is a sentence. You don't want that. You want to say this, Bob. Hear how I said that? You have to break it all the way down to even the word. It's only a 3-letter word, but the tone goes like this. Bob, end down. Go up in the middle, down at the end. Bob, 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 Mr. Smith, Mr. Smith, Mr. Smith. You hear that? Once they hear that, Mr. Smith, the thing that kicks off in the brain is, yeah, and that's what they all say. Yes, Mr. Smith, yeah. Here's the second sentence. It's always the same. Hey, it's Kevin Eggleston with eXp Realty. How are ya? And what that does, if you listen to the tone again, hey, it's like if you were to see your best friend at the supermarket. Hey, Mr. Smith, it's Kevin Eggleston. Don't you know me? Don't you remember me? Mr. Smith, yes, it's Kevin Eggleston. Don't you remember? With eXp Realty, and on eXp Realty, I come up. It's like a question at the end. It's Kevin Eggleston with eXp Realty. How are ya? And between eXp Realty and how are ya, no pause at all. You flow right into it. So here it is, all tied together. Mr. Smith, yes. It's Kevin Eggleston with eXp Realty. How are ya? Oh, I'm good. Perfect, man. Hey, not gonna take up too much of your time. I was actually calling around the neighborhood. A few homes sold in there. I was just curious if you guys thought about selling. And then you just wait. Tick, tick, tick. No. Okay. Thanks for your time, man. Have a great day. On to the next. They'll either say, again, once a week, consistently, once a week, I'm getting people to say, if you're doing 30 conversations a day, once a week, you're going to get somebody that just doesn't even think about it. They just say yes. They're just going to say yes right away. It's perfect. And then you're going to get a ton of maybes. You're going to get a ton of, well, yeah. And you nurture those people, you get their email, follow up, get a better idea of their goals. But that's how you start off the cold calls, guys, okay? Trigger that old friend mentality in their brain. Mr. Smith, hey, it's Kevin Eggleston with eXp Realty. How are ya? Done, it's game over, guys. And then you get into the meat and potatoes, you're already in the conversation, you break through that awkward first couple seconds, and you're golden. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I appreciate you stopping by once again. I hope this is helpful to you. I hope you can use it. It's been super powerful for me. And once you get that down, it's very easy to practice. Once you get it down, you're going to get into so many conversations. Good luck using this. Leave any questions in the comments. Please like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you on the next one.